All right, so start with a question for both of you. Obviously, game one tonight, taking on the Brooks Bandits, a team that you guys only had a chance to play once this year, so not super familiar, but I'm sure you guys have gone over video and stuff like that. So maybe Brian first, just what are you expecting from the Bandits as an opponent?
Yeah, it's an interesting one. We've only played them the one time, so a bit of a feeling out process maybe to start. I'm not sure, but we have an understanding of what they are. They're a good team, obviously. We got the two teams in the finals, so I think we got a bit of a game plan for us. We didn't like a lot of things that we did the first time we met them, but we certainly understand that we can play with these guys, and we're excited to do so.
Yeah, no, kind of what Coach touched on there. I think obviously both of us are here for a reason. You know, we're really good teams, and to be honest, I have total belief in this group that we can get it done. So I think we can do it. It's just we need to start pretty good here in this first game here, and kind of settle down the opposing crowd, and I think we should just be fine.
Just looking at your guys' playoff run, it's been a little bit unique. You guys were stretched to 7 games in the first round against the 8th seed. Then it was a 5-game win and the other 2 after. So that series against Prince George, like what did that do for you guys to test you like that and maybe help you out further in the playoffs? Maybe Brian first.
Sure. Well, yeah, it's a credit to our conference, to be honest with you. It was really deep this year, and there wasn't much wiggle room out there. And Prince George did a fantastic job of just suffocating us defensively, and obviously getting great goaltending as well. So honestly, we're learning a lot from that series. I think that made us a better team. I know I preach about that a lot with our first round. Obviously, you never want to go 7 rounds in the first round, but it made us a better team. And from there, we understood kind of what playoff hockey is and the difference between the regular season. I think guys kind of dug in a little more, and finding ways to score goals wasn't easy for us in the regular season, but we certainly was probably an area that we did well in. And then we get into playoffs and understand it's a little bit different. It's harder. There's not a lot of ice out there, so we had to understand that we had to get inside the tough areas and get around the net and finding ways to get the goal past Gravel, who had a fantastic series. So that made us better. Then we rolled into this rounds 2 and 3, also tough series, but we were kind of on a roll by then.
Yeah, I know a lot. I mean, it's really tough to say. You pretty much touched base on everything, but I think obviously travel wasn't best that first round. And, I mean, it was definitely a mental grind that first round. I mean, I think the last couple rounds were too, but I think more so the first round was. So I think that really made us a better team, to be honest with you. And I think after that round, you could just see the confidence ooze out these last couple rounds, and heading into this Fred Page Cup Finals, I think we shouldn't be looking back.
Yeah, just maybe Brian, we'll start with you from a team perspective. Just talk a little bit about what the keys to the series will be for you guys.
Yeah, without getting into too much depth of it, Vonnie, I think just understanding what we need to do and concentrating on that and not getting sucked into what Brooks does. I think giving them a lot of respect on what they do. They're obviously a fantastic team, defend well, and obviously have the firepower to score. But we need to concentrate on what we need to do and what we need to bring, and not allow these guys to play us. We want to play them, so to speak. So I think we kind of came in and didn't know what to expect the first time we were in here, and I think the crowd and the environment and everything kind of got a hold of us. And you're taking 9 penalties a game, or 8 or 9 penalties a game doesn't help you win. So we have a little bit of a game plan that we know where we're at now, I guess.
And Mateo, maybe just kind of spin off of that. As a leader of this group, just talk about obviously you're at the final stage of this one, and mistake-free hockey, anything like that can really put you guys back in whole, even on their side. But just talk about what will be some of the things that we can look forward to.
Yeah, no, for sure. Obviously, both really good teams, both high-scoring teams. It's going to be a really fun final to watch. But I think if we can really handle our emotions, I think Brooks likes to play with a lot of emotion, and we experienced that last time we were here. So I think if we can control that, and I think special teams will be pretty big. Our PK has been really good throughout the playoffs, so if we can keep that going, and then obviously power play, I think we just need to be confident, and anyone can put the puck in the net like last couple series have shown.
Question for you, Mateo. The Chiefs in the regular season were the highest scoring team in the league. After a low scoring series against Prince George, you guys seem to have kind of found your groove again. Just as you, as a leader and an offensive player as well, just in general, what's kind of the key to your guys' success on offense?
I think obviously we have a bunch of different offensive zone patterns, but at the end of the day, I think especially in the playoffs, you got to get into those inside in the middle of the ice, and I think that's really, it's very rare you're going to score on the first shot, first chance opportunity. So I think if we can get, shooting for the team and pads and stuff and like that and just crash to the net, I think getting those second and third opportunities, I think it'll be really crucial in this series.
And then Brian, you coached Mateo for a long time now. I believe this is the 4th year, right? So just what have you seen from him as a player and his growth, and what does he mean to the team now?
Well, obviously it means a lot, and he's the heartbeat of our hockey team. And I remember the days when he first came into camp and made our team at a camp, and which was pretty cool. And it was in a situation where I just had to take this kid. Obviously, everyone sees the league and the competitive edge that he brings, and obviously he skates at another level. And when you're adding those two in there, he's creating opportunities for himself. Sometimes you'll see, a lot of times you'll see fantastic players in this league, and they'll be one-sided. You'll be a really good defender that will shut plays down, and also you'll see kids that run away with scoring titles and stuff. But you seldomly see kids that are put together in a 200-foot game that he's scoring over 30 goals a game. But on nights I can throw him back and play defense for which he did for us for a month or so. So he's a kid, low maintenance. Just you'll do what you ask him to do, and I think those guys are contagious. Your teammates look at those players that are low maintenance and that just are putting everything out there on the ice, and that's what leaders do. And when your leader's doing that, your team follows you, and we're in the Fred Page Cup final because of it.
And then Mateo, just kind of the inverse of that. What's it been like having Brian as a coach, and what's he been able to do for you as your development and just as a person as well?
Yeah, no, like you said, I honestly can remember it like it was yesterday, coming to Chiefs camp and making it out of camp, and Brian asking me if I want to be a Chief. I was really stoked for that opportunity, and I mean he's done everything for me. I mean, he's been putting me in every opportunity, especially obviously at the end of the day I have to earn it, but at the end of the day he's been giving me the chances to succeed. And obviously heading off to Colorado College next year, that should be a really fun experience. But I mean I can't stress enough how much he's done for me so far these past 4 years.
Anything else? Just I guess one more for you, Mateo. As someone who's been here for as long as you have, you've been a part of some good teams, and just kind of seen how this team has grown over the past few years. So what does it make it extra special? So this is your last year of junior, to be able to see the team get over that hump, make it to the finals. What's that like for you?
Yeah, no, for sure. The last 3 years, I think we've all had really good teams, but at the end of the day, I think kind of had disappointing endings in those playoffs these last 3 years. So I think, to be honest, not only me, but there's a lot of guys in that locker room that it's their last year of junior, last whatever. We got a bunch of 20s this year, so I think it's definitely really extra special. We got to end this off on a great note, heading into where all of us are going next year. So I think if we just play our game, play confident, good things will happen.